San Angelo is Cowboys bullshit and Dallas Mavericks bullshit.
So the sports station out there caters to Dallas then.
I don't even listen to the sports station, but I'm sure it does.
What's the how far you say you from Dallas? But in other words, Dallas is closer.
Wait, no, I'm 4 hours away from Dallas. And 3 hours away from San Antonio. So San Antonio is closer, but our Fox Sports, well, we don't have Fox Sports no more because I guess they don't do a deal with Dish no more.
AT&T,
but
right?
Our Fox Sports, I don't know. Our Fox Sports fucking was Dallas mainly. So I never got Spurs in really.
Ooh, that bitch clean. That's a hoodie?
Oh yeah, it's like a mesh hoodie. It's at Mitchell and that's for 100. They got a whole bunch of throwback like NBA team shirts that would be like from the 90s on here too.
This on the Mitchell and Ness one, right?
Yeah, MitchellandNess.com.
What they must? I know they won by 130, 120, or 150 for that, huh? Probably more.
No, that's not 100 even.
Oh, that's great. That's straight. That whole almost look burgundy than red though. This motherfucker got.
But in this situation, the defense was effective. It's for everybody in here.
They got a big face. What size jersey you wear?
Now I don't know. They be switching them up, so I don't.
That's crazy.
What you talking about?
The Grizzly Bears.
What is you talking about? Y'all should be y'all ass sleep. I know which school to start at. I don't know right now, man. Probably a large.
Let me make me a burger. Let me make me a burger.
They run again on first down.
Let me make me my burger. That's not the baby. Baby. It was a big patty in the fish fry. Look.
What do you want? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got them two jerseys on sale for $50 right now.
Oh, those jerseys? Oh yeah, they got the same. They at the Fan Fanatic store too. Where I'm at for that price.
Nigga, give me my hat, nigga.
There goes a deep ball in zone into double coverage and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit and a big turnover there as these guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
They're not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9, meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense.
They ain't got the Spurs warm up that I showed you, but they got the long sleeve one from the year before. That was so clean.
It's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to
The San Diego Rockets, huh?
with that first run.
Now they try the right side here.
Oh, no, yeah.
He's going to have the first down past the 20, and they will finally get him down at the
Who the fuck is this cat?
22 yards there, a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board.
I can't take it.
We just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. This one caught by Isabella.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You about to get you a dub, man?
One of the ways ways that quarterbacks keep
Hell
moving
no.
receivers alive.
I would have threw an interception.
Never lock in on any one guy.
That would have got
Make sure
Baker
you keep your
Mayfield
eyes
acting a
moving,
fool
scan
on
the
me.
field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
I can't find no Fiesta jersey.
Into the end zone, touchdown, Cleveland. Andy Isabella, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
At their own
Back in
17-yard
Hollywood
line.
throwback.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people.
Man, what kind of
But they were
bullshit
right
is
there
that?
waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw on 2nd
Big and
down.
tall.
Frost steps away to his left. And he's just going to get
I
rid of
only
this thing.
Spurs jersey they got on the
Here he
NBA
throws it
website
away.
is fucking big and tall dunking jersey.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing.
Like I'm an
Just chucked
NBA
it free.
player trying to buy
Love to
that
fight
jersey.
another down, right?
Boy, why is it still over her?
Man, come on, man.
They're going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these
Shit.
DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage.
Oh, nah, that
not
shit
zone.
hard.
And there was good coverage
Better
there
not give
that
me
forced the
some
incompletion.
information.
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt.
No, take it, girl.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot.
Oh,
Where did this one go in? Now they'll start with good field position, 45-yard line.
Hola.
Summertime is coming. Jersey time.
You said summertime?
bruh.
Man, take your ass to bed. Go eat that shit in your room.
Now a
They got,
handoff here to his running back.
look at these shit.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's the batting practice fucking jerseys.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Craig Biggio.
It's a
They got a
4-yard
Jeff
pickup there
Dagwell
to
one
leave
too
him
though.
with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's
That's
called,
nice. That's something you could just
there's a
throw
ring
on.
that's gonna break big and go the
Hell
distance.
yeah.
But when you
That
get a
shit's
nice
cool
game
as
like
hell.
that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run
I need to get that
essentially the
pinstripe
same
one
play
too.
again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw
Cause
the
you
ball
know they
out
got that
because usually
damn,
you have the
they got the
defensive
hat to
back
match
on
them
its
hoes
heels.
too.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. Mayfield. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check
I'm
it
feeling
down,
like
whatever you
a
want to
fucking
call it.
baseball jersey
Gain
too.
of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield.
Man, how you even get the ball right there? Turn the fuck around, man, and catch that bitch, dog.
Them batting practice pullovers cheap, bro. They only 90.
Before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often miss time that play because of the
If you want the like actual jersey though, that whole 300.
300.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly. And
If I'm gonna spend 300 on a jersey, I'm getting that Kobe jersey.
Following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun now.
Oh
Here's an
my
inside
goodness.
give. And they've They've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get the first.
I might get that damn Bagwell jersey or that pullover, the batting practice pullover, the gold. Oh, they would not have extra large.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play.
Oh, that Craig Biggio one from '91. That's my birthday.
On EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in.
Man, come on, man.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Browns add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
I wish our Fiesta jerseys were like our main jerseys.
Like your who jersey?
The Spurs Fiesta one. I wish that shit was our main jersey.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone. Not a
Think
good
that ever happened?
At their own 18-yard line.
I wish though. That shit clean. That shit the best alternate jersey in the league this year. I don't care. Miami had it last year, but their jerseys this year are ass.
Here are the Vikings now to
That shit trash.
drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Man, hey, you know how I was telling you about that? How them boys was about to be mad at me for not going to that trip.
Yeah.
So all of them sent Buddy the money that was organizing it, and then he tried to get the house. They ain't even approve his credit, bro.
Damn.
So that whole all canceled.
You should have knew that. You know what your credit is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
That's that. Good night, Mama.
Off play action. Frost. Into a double team. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Andy Isabella with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. For as big and strong as some of these guys are,
Yeah, I am. I'm getting
it is sometimes hard to
smashed.
appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to
That
get
boy,
this next drive.
Carlos LeVert came back from that damn tumor and that man the ball.
Scores a 3-and-out here, an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You Minnesota?
Dalvin Cook,
Yeah.
82 yards. And the Vikings
still in at the perfect time, bro.
just a bit. Boy, the word with Dalvin
It might be my
Cook
good
is
luck. Stay tuned.
explosiveness.
No.
I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does.
I got it.
And he put it to good effect there. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21. Vikings 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone.
Pick six, right?
All athletes are seeking that, aren't they?
Huh?
Where
Oh, I hope
everything is
so.
working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
We keep going to that same motherfucker.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's third down.
What you do behind me?
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
Jamie Gillen.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there.
Oh, bruh, from the video, I thought that was a dreadhead. Oh, I ain't never seen no dreadhead punter before.
I thought it wasn't.
He wasn't a white dude?
I don't know what it was, but it like, yeah, dreads. Yeah.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense making their
He's a white
expecting a
dude.
run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing again. Frost forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
From the gun on third down.
Damn.
Frost dancing to his left. Airing it out deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Who the fuck is Spawn?
27 yards there on
A rookie.
third down conversion.
This is the second season.
That ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those
Come on, man. I hate with that bullshit that you get to get off the
make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun.
Ooh, come on, man. Throw that bitch right.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 3rd down. And that one going to be off target.
But Aaron Gordon might go to the Nuggets, bro.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Frost.
Man, come on, man. I'm throwing the ball, dog.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Come on, man.
Drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Why they made me do that? Like, they made me pump like I'm going to throw it, but wouldn't let me throw it. That shit gay, man.
Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Drive about to get started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will
Good shit, boy. That was all me, nigga.
Yeah, that line is big as shit.
And fast.
And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Makes the score Browns 21, Vikings 17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. He'll let it go deep for
Man, what the fuck was that, dog?
past the 20. And all the
Man, why is he so open like that, dog?
Odell Beckham, his second touchdown on the season.
Man, that should be gay, dog.
Strike quickly for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Make my motherfucking DBs act stupid. He just won't act stupid like that.
It's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line,
They got to have some long-ass minutes. I know that much.
But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Throwing on first down. Frost.
All right. I see how it goes.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, Frost. That'll be complete to Cook. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first and 10, Frost lets it fly for Thielen. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Back to throw. Frost. Buying time to his left.
What? Oh, my goodness gracious, dog. Come on, man. What the fuck? How you just run? Yeah.
And it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw again on second down, Mayfield. And that
Yeah.
is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Why y'all just can't pick that shit up, fool?
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard.
What?
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession.
What?
As he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds.
Man, all right.
Number 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. That ball complete to Isabella.
Huh? Come here, catch this nigga down. Oh, man, stop, man.
Andy Isabella, 30 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings 17.
The Philadelphia 76ers won that game. They would lose the next 4. And we knew they would lose the next 4. That was Shaq in his prime. And Kobe on the come up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
That's spectacular. Here's the problem, though.
Looking to throw. Frost. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on
Oh
the
my
bench as well.
goodness gracious, man! I mean, he right there. I don't get this shit.
Together and creating that distance between them and their opponent It's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw it.
Oh my God, man! Come on, man!
Another timeout called by the Vikings now. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. A first down throw for Mayfield.
Still got time, man.
Man, this shit over
Looking
with.
for his running back, and he's got him.
My defense is playing
That's
trash.
a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily,
I mean, we got a
you
better
pick up the
team, though.
guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not, and dropped him for no gain.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside.
Why they take so long to get up off the ground?
There as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Cook. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Myles Garrett.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And maybe
Man, I hate when they make you
there. He's
stop,
on his way in
man.
this one, but this
On their
time
hit
they get him
stick
behind
shit.
the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting
See what happened?
intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple.
I'm going the opposite direction. They
for
still
the
make me
offense.
I
stop,
thought they were going
man.
to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Being chased out left. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab.
Everybody, they got everybody just.
Only 3 yards.
They can play man to man. Everybody just so great at it on his end.
Love the effort. Not
God
much
damn,
production on
man.
that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down.
And he'll be the one in the film session and be saying, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that
One
again.
more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
To throw on third down. Frost.
Come on, quarterback. Come on.
No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
What the booth challenging?
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taken in at the 22. So that one will be accepted.
One more quarter, man. You got this, man.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first
Just
and
throw
10.
another touchdown. Watch.
Nah, pick.
Now a handoff looking right.
Now why when I do my hit stick, I can't hit that nigga?
Power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20.
Stop
Just a
showboating.
yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Oh my God, man! I got to block somebody, man.
Punt, give them 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On 1st down, Frost. And complete, right side to Cook. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Cook. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Off the play fake, Frost. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Frost. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was called.
Damn, this nigga can't throw that.
So this is just an incompletion here.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Another toe for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown.
That's a bad juke move.
Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Two stops, man.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's...
Man, come on, dog.
Daylight ahead. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Just like that, huh?
A big play there. 84 yards. And the
3
Browns
stops.
add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense
Get the fuck
that
out of
much,
here, man.
every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. Frost steps away to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
8-yard line.
Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on first down. Frost forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Man, the nigga just stopped there.
Second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to the ground, Cook. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Frost. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the run, Keenum going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be complete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion leading them to victory, and the defensive guys are saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Browns, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago